welcome. Hello, everyone. I'll go to our gaming screen. I do not have the game running yet, but hello, everyone. Irashai. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Rika. Arigato. Thanks for coming. How you doing, Rika? Good to see you. As I've said today, the plan is that I am going to be taking you all on a tour of Kyushu through the game Denshattack, which has a lot of levels based on real places in Japan, some of which I have been and have photos from. So that's the plan. Could be better. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope this is a start to a better weekend for you. But even if not, sit back, relax, enjoy the ride with us, and hopefully you can forget about your troubles for a bit. With me, I have...
We're going to hang out a bit.
Yeah, with me, I have my good friend Cody. Who has probably seen a lot of these pictures I'm going to be sharing, and I've already talked to him about a lot of this. But technically, Cody is the one who I found out about this game from. During Steam Next Fest, you saw it and you were like, Kichi, I think this is right way up your alley. And then I looked at him like, yeah, very much so. And then you were playing it, and it was when you were in the third level that I think it was you were in the third level, and I'm kind of watching you while doing my own thing, and then I hear the train announcer go, "Tsugi wa Miyazaki eki desu." Next station is Miyazaki Station, and I'm like, wait, did they say Miyazaki Station? And you're like, I don't know, I wasn't really listening. And then they say it again, and I'm like, they did. Oh shit, are you in Miyazaki? And you're like, I guess so. And then sure enough, yes, there were some local landmarks that I have been to that showed up in that level. So that is how I came to find out about this game, and I am very thankful for it. So thank you, Cody.
This game is it looks crazy. So I had actually, before Steam Next Fest, I'd known about that game for like a year.
Yeah.
It's just there hadn't been a playable demo until we were ready to go.
That's fair, yeah. And like, I was actually thinking of making a video about this exact concept. So I may still do that in the future. In fact, it may become a video series given the length of the game and all that. But in the meantime, I thought I'd give you like a preview in a stream like this. So I thought that would be fun. I was originally planning to do that series with the demo, but then they cut off access to the demo. And then after a while, I got it working again, regardless of the fact they cut off access. But at the same time, I was like, the full game's gonna come out, and I may as well just do it there. So yeah. Anyway, here we are. I'm going to boot up the game now. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. And we're going to make sure that we get the game recording.
Hell yeah.
Okay, cool. We got it all working. Yes, I will be using a game controller. That's fine. I already have it plugged in. Thank you.
Denshattack.
Like, I'm fine. I'm fine. And I like airplanes. There are some mini water bombers in the local GA airport as a base, and they are more or less going to keep running until the pilots or planes break. And even then, they will just patch up and turn the music. Ah, I see. I understand. Yeah, I mean, with what I understand of the fires going on in Canada, things are looking pretty rough out there. So it's only so much can be done, but yeah. Kind of cool to watch, but also mildly concerning. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, concerning times. Hey, Echo! The boy, he cometh. He do indeed cometh. Hello, Echo. You're not shy. Welcome, welcome. How you doing today, friend? Here to join us on our tour of Japan.
So also in the meantime, while we're also doing this, I'm in the background playing fucking Deltarune Chapter 4. Because also I am trying to get a 100% save file, and let me tell you, it's hard as shit.
Yeah. You've been really trying at that.
Listen, it very much, like, you've seen that it's not easy. Like,
I have.
I'm not gonna lie, when I eventually watch you play this, it's gonna piss me off because you're so much better at games than I am.
I mean, we'll see about that, but potentially. But they were the base.
You've also played a fair amount more bullet hells than me as well.
Yeah,
even though I played a lot of bullet hells.
All right, there we go. I think that's settings set. He's just sometimes too cool for me. I don't know about that, Edshow, but I appreciate the sentiment. But yeah, so here we go. We're going to start the game. Slot 1. I'm not calling you a liar. I know you believe it.
The merciless climate crisis has
and I appreciate it greatly.
Air purifying dome cities. A future not so distant from yours. A company called Miraida has connected the country through an underground network of supersonic railway systems, the Backtrain. The high-tech cities have become crowded, jammed, full of families pursuing a better life. But really, who cares about all that? This is a story about fishermen, about artisans, about farmers. This is a story about outlaws, orphans, and vandals. This is a story about those who remain outside.
All right, here we go. Emmy's Awakening. But to be fair, I played through this in the demo. Okay, I wish I could pause right here, because this is supposed to be Beppu, if I remember correctly.
Oita Prefecture?
Well, yeah, Beppu is it. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, here you can actually see it in the background. So this this ramen shop in the background is Happy Ramen, as you can see, if you can read katakana. But the actual store name is Saiko no Beppu Denju Ramen. So the best Beppu, what is this, ramen resupply. But yeah, those first two kanji on the second line are Beppu. So Beppu is known in Japan as the hot spring mecca of Japan. We're going to alt tab for just a second while I go to this, and we're going to see if, okay, it did, it grabbed it well. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Firefox, we want that. We're gonna move this down to here a bit. And let's see if I can fit it on screen up here. Okay, so here we go. We have here Kyushu. Beppu specifically, you can actually see right up here. This is the town of Beppu up on the northeastern shore. It's not a huge city, but it's at least decent, and it is known very much as the hot spring mecca of Japan for having 11 of the 12 chemical types of hot springs that exist. A very famous thing, was something they're very famous for. In that opening there, where it first panned over the town, you actually got to see Beppu Tower here, which is a place I have actually been, and I'm not going to show you a picture because I didn't take one while I was there, like an idiot. However, Beppu Tower is, back when they did TV and radio broadcasts over the airwaves, this is where they would come from. There's actually a really cool art. There was a really cool art exhibit when I visited back in December of 2023. In like this level on the middle here, including artworks by Amano, who did a lot of the old Final Fantasy artwork. Really,
Yeah,
really cool.
Yoshitaka Amano.
Yeah, Yoshitaka Amano. They had some of Yoshitaka Amano's work in the art exhibit there, as well as a bunch of other really cool artists. When I stayed in Beppu with my wife when we were taking a trip up there when I was living in Miyazaki, we stayed at this ryokan right here on the shore, where if we rotate around, we actually had, I believe it was this room right here. It was really lovely. It was a super cool it was a super cool room. And if I go to, I gotta scroll through my pictures. I do have pictures of that room at least, and the view we had, which, because it was, oh, fantastic. It was incredible. Yes, here we go. We're going to add a new source, window capture. Yeah. Give me a second while I add. Here we go. We're gonna just we'll see if this works. Nope. Yeah, that'll work. Sorry, I am adjusting things on the fly here while we do this because how else am I gonna do this? It's fine. Anyway, so this was the lovely room. We could see the water out there, just like from the hotel room. But even cooler is it had like this little in-room bath. So like this little window here in this door, yeah, those go to the bathroom here. Which is a hot spring fed, like in-room bath. It was really nice.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, so I'm gonna put that away real quick, and then we'll get back to the game.
Also,
Firefox.
like, I don't want to. I can't wait until you eventually get to Deltarune yourself, because there's an Easter egg I want to show you, but I don't want to detract from stream at the moment.
Fair. I appreciate that.
Let's just say it involves it involves playing the first few notes of Megalovania and then Toby Fox personally killing you.
That's that's fantastic.
I won't show you, but I will tell you that if you try to play Megalovania, he will kill you.
I love that.
And then I'm pretty sure the dog song starts playing as it says game over.
Awesome.
It's hilarious. And there's so many more, which is why I'm definitely waiting to show you.
Absolutely. But yeah, so moving on with the story, we will continue here, and I'll point out Beppu Tower as we pass it again. If there are others, I'll try to pick out in the level if there are other things of note while we go through Beppu, but it may be a little bit difficult. The other thing Beppu has that's famous is the Beppu Hells Tour, which is a series of like 8 really famous hot springs in Beppu that all have different chemical compositions and are just really neat. If we see any of them, I'll try to point them out.
Well, no time to waste.
So yeah, on this, there's nothing much of note here. Press right stick to honk horn. L2 to break. Kichi, I am dreading starting the new war. Oh, but new war is so good, Echo. It's such a good mission. It is one of the best story quests we've gotten in Warframe.
It is.
It's so good.
I compare it to the Avengers Endgame of Warframe.
Yeah, it's a good comparison. Okay, we're all good. Learn to drift. Drift around corners by braking with L2. Hold the drift when the bar appears and release in the sweet spot at the center of the bar. Okay, here we go. So this shot over the town here, where you can see all this you can see all these like wafts of steams going up. That is actually really normal for Beppu. Hi, what should I call you here? Banshee and Shane say hi too. Hi. Say hello back for me. Or I guess they may be watching too. Anyway, if they are, hi, good to hear from you guys. Hey! I'm gonna call you Jimmy since that's in your name. I hope that's fine. Does it ever feel ready when I do story progression? Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Bobby or Phoenix is fine. Okay, I'll go with Bob. I'll go with Bobby since that's what I'm used to. But yes, welcome Bobby. Irashai. Good to see ya. So yes, you missed the first little bit of the stream where I was actually like showing Beppu on the map. But don't worry, you'll see Beppu Tower. I'll point it out again as we go through the level. But yeah, so Beppu, as I said, is a hot spring town. And so there are actually a lot of people who have personal rights over little hot springs that come out of the ground that they use for hot water for like their baths in their houses. That is so seeing just many plumes of steam coming out of Beppu, the town of Beppu, is completely normal over there. So those are all hot springs. I don't know what shrine that's supposed to be. There was Beppu Tower in the distance, you can see. Dang it, it's right ahead. So that's Beppu Tower straight ahead. When the track split, choose a direction with left stick. Round switch, we can switch neighboring tracks. There's Beppu Tower again. Oh god. Woo, that was close.
So you got it.
I did get it ultimately. Oh, so that geyser right there was probably meant to be a specific geyser in Beppu. Hi, Heather, Irashai. Welcome.
Hey.
I am doing fantastically. I am really excited for this game. In case you couldn't tell by the fact that I just totally rearranged my stream schedule for it immediately. I had forgotten it was coming out this week until it came out on Wednesday and I got a reminder. But yeah, so we're gonna go back to, actually, hold on, let me, settings. I need to turn audio. Can I turn, no, we're gonna turn mute on focus lost off. All right, so, typing in New War. Fair. All right, so anyways, we're gonna, good luck, Echo. Good luck in the New War.
It's gonna take probably about 4-ish hours.
Yeah, something like that. So here's Beppu. As I said, Beppu Tower, which we saw just earlier in town, is right over here. But if we go up to the kind of northwest side of town, we have where a bunch of the Hells tour I was talking about are here. But one of them, you kind of have to go over the hill, and you end up going to, where is it? Hold on, I have to give me a second. I gotta remember exactly where it is. Oh, it's right over here. Yeah, here we go. So that is, I believe it's right in here. You can't really see it well on the map, but there's right in here. There's essentially their equivalent of like Old Faithful in Yellowstone, the Rising Dragon Hell, which is basically, it's a geyser and it erupts even more frequently and regularly than Old Faithful in Yellowstone. It's a really cool one. Believe that's the right location. Yeah, that should be it. So if we do, let's see if we can get a view of it.
Also, the good news is that if you don't have like stuff, or it's like not particularly well built in New War, they give you like for instance, if you haven't built your done good modding on your railjack, you get a lot of extra tankiness and damage during New War. I'm also just kind of throwing that in there. You'll be fine. While you're also trying to find this thing.
Yeah. Totally fair. Did I get the wrong location? Or is it in here? I can't remember exactly where it might have been farther down here. I thought they were right next to each other, but I could be wrong. Anyways, I know it's along this road because I had to drive this road to get to it. But yeah, right in here is somewhere where it is. Anyway, it was a really cool one. I did not take a picture again. Like, actually, did I take a picture? I might have taken a picture. Hold on. Actually, I probably did. It would have been. Nope, I totally forgot to take a picture of it. Oh well. Oh wait. No. Is that why I'm getting confused? Was it actually farther down? Yes, okay. It was actually farther that's why I'm getting confused. It's actually farther down the hill. Tatsumaki Jigoku, there it is. Yeah, so it's back in here. This is the one. If we take a quick, I mean, yeah, this is the entrance, but that's not what I'm trying to do right now. Let's see if any of these have. We go to the Tatsumaki Jigoku. Yeah, there's. Yeah, here we go. So here it is. It's not as big as Old Faithful, for sure. But yeah. So there's that. And then from what I have, we can once again bring back up my pictures. And we're gonna actually wait, hold on. We're gonna close that. We're going to bring it back up this way. I have. It'll take just a minute to pop up, hopefully. Ah, that's why. It's now in media player instead of photos. Okay, that's fine. Oh my god, really? Okay, we're gonna do this. Aha. Okay. But yeah, anyway. We managed to catch it erupting a couple times in the few minutes we were there. So that's neat. Anyway, closing down Firefox and we get back to the game one more time. That's probably what that geyser that just went off below us was supposed to be. I'm assuming the cap has been knocked off by whatever earthquakes had this had caused all this. Whee. And we can jump between tracks. Just like that. Woohoo! Close call. Well, in the air, hit L2 and R2 to stomp.
God, the music in this is so fucking good too.
It is, right? I love the music. I actually got the version that came bundled with the soundtrack for that exact
Ordered
reason.
Some ramen?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Thank you for your patronage.
Wait, your train driving skills are out of this world. Are you a Denshattacker?
What now?
No way. You don't know about Denshattack? The most skilled drivers in Japan compete against each other doing tricks and races.
Denshattack? Is that really a thing?
Yes, you've got to try it.
Okay, let's do it.
Oh, right now?
I'm like, can I at least finish my ramen first?
Uh-huh.
And so now we are at the Oita Prefecture level, which remember I said Beppu is in Oita Prefecture. So we're gonna go back to the map so we can see where we are. So we'll zoom back out a second. Here we go. Let's turn off the street view with guide for a second. So our first, why has it still got that there? Anyway, so our first level was up here in Beppu. Oita City, as you can see, is right next to it. So we went from here over to here. I have been to Oita. However, all I did was drive through it on the way to Beppu. So I really don't have a lot of knowledge of Oita Prefecture, or Oita City, really, at all. Sorry, everyone. I'm assuming that Big Castle was Oita Castle, but I don't know that. I've never been to Oita Castle. I've never seen it, so I don't know much. We can do a quick look right now. Oita Castle. It looks like there was some castle ruins, but there was no actual big castle in Oita City. So I don't know what castle that's supposed to be, if I'm being honest. Okay, tell me how to... Cody, you know what? I might have you do voice acting for me with unvoiced lines. Okay, tell me how to get cool at this Denshattack thing.
You're pretty cool, but you definitely need tricks.
Huh?
Tricks?
Yeah, this is a train calibration station. Denshattackers use it to practice their stunts.
I can't help but notice the solar panels there with graffiti on them. Real helpful.
Uh-huh. Try stuff like flipping your machine in midair before falling back on the track.
I see. Like this?
3, 2, 1, go!
Alright, we start the engine. Perform tricks in the air by moving the right stick. Try a kickflip by moving the stick to the left. Complex tricks build on the basic movements and earn more points. 360. Nice job. There are other trick families to try out too. Okay, you can find a collection of all the tricks in the Trictionary at any time with the start menu. Cool. It says, oh my gosh, that's so cool. This game is sick. I love this game.
Now try to pull off as many tricks as you can on the circuit.
Also, you know what else I just noticed? That label on the generator just to our side that says Konnichiwa, Fernando.
Is that, I wonder if that's a reference to something or if it's just...
I mean, Fernando's the one who's just talking here, so I'm assuming he slapped that on there.
That's it. Now try to pull as many tricks as you can on the circuit.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh no, that's a problem. Oh, I cannot believe that actually counted as landing it. Should have taken that, that's fine.
Nice there.
Woo! Getting some good tricks here. Come on. There we go.
Nice there.
All right, there we go. 30 tricks. That's pretty good, I hope. I don't remember what the actual grading for this level is. Or if there even was. I think there was no grading for the level. I think it's still kind of tutorial. How was that?
Yeah.
I got shivers up my spine. You're the real deal. Wait, what's your name?
I'm Emi Araki.
Hmm.
That's you, Cody.
My name is Fernando Tamashiro. I'm a freelance photographer. Nice to meet you, Araki-san.
Drop the formalities. Drop the formalities, fair. Everyone just calls me Emi.
For
Come on, I want to try a real Denshattack course now. You'll take me, right?
Oh, okay.
All right, so one thing I'm going to do real quick while we have this is we now get a good map of Kyushu. I specified this as Kyushu because where we start because Kyushu is kind of my home stomping grounds in Japan. So if you look up at the top, that domed city, that's Fukuoka, which is where I lived when I was in Japan. So that's like, or not where I lived when I was in Japan. That's where I lived when I did my homestay in Japan. So that's more near where my host parents live. Technically speaking, that little bit of town you can see poking out the left side of the dome, that's probably supposed to be Itoshima, which is closer to where my host parents live. So if I pull up our map here, you can see that the shape pretty much aligns. We're at a bit of an angle here, but that's fine. So we have Fukuoka up here where that dome is. This over here is Itoshima, which is, as I said, probably the bit sticking out the side of the dome. Meanwhile, we started in Beppu up here, and then went down to Oita over here. Now we're going to Miyazaki. Now this level is where things take a turn. I'll probably play through the level once first, just as a whole, rather than pause in the middle multiple times like I did before. Then again, I might just do it just because I want to get through a whole bunch in this stream if I can. Might still pause in the middle level. But Miyazaki Prefecture, you notice it's by these Moai heads. Those are a real thing. You also see this shrine here, kind of like tucked into a cave. That's also real. So if we go back to our little map, oh wait, sorry, I needed to Firefox. Here we go. So you see the Moai heads here. Those Moai heads are in fact a real thing, as well as the little shrine in the cave there. We go back to our map here. So Miyazaki level is going to cover quite a lot. So I'm going to actually try to cover this before we play the level, so you can kind of keep track of where we are. So the first thing we're going to see is Takachiho Gorge, given what we played in the demo. The Takachiho Gorge is right over here. It is a beautiful gorge. You can go down and walk down it. It's got these massively high walls. As well as a section you can boat down. It's really cool. Let's see if I can. This really does not give. This gives you only the vaguest of senses of it. In fact, you know what would be better if I just go to. Let's see. Is this it? Now we're gonna go to that picture. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so we're gonna do photos. Yeah, okay. Here we go. So this is a photo I have of Miyazaki Gorge. Looks a little washed out, probably because I'm doing it in HDR on my main monitor, which I guess doesn't come across on stream very well. But it is this massively deep gorge with a river running through it. You can't even see the river. It's actually down another like 30 feet. It's incredible.
Jesus.
Let me bring up another couple pictures because there's a couple really good spots you can see. Ooh, yeah. Here we go. Yeah. Here we go. All right, so we're gonna take. All right, so bringing it back up, we have. Come on. There we go. All right, so this is one of the places where the walkway goes rather close down to the water. It's maybe a little bit of the ways downstream from where the last picture was, but if we do, and then we're gonna. Here we go. Bring it back up, and here you can see that like this is us on a bridge above where you can boat. You can see the walking path over here. That's a nice little photo opportunity spot up here. But it is really beautiful. And let me. Whoop! That's not what I wanted. Yeah, here we go. This is one of the ones I took to try and give some sense of just how deep this is. I literally used a vertical panorama to make this shot. It just keeps going. It is so fantastically deep. If you're going to Miyazaki ever, I strongly suggest a trip to Takachiho. Just because it is a gorgeous, gorgeous place. All right, we're gonna put that aside. And the next thing we have that we're going to see on this, that we're going to see partway through this, is up a little bit of the ways from Takachiho. I believe it's over here. Ish. God, where was it? Oh, I think it's up here. So in the there it is. So in the ancient lore, like the lore of or the mythology of Japan, you all know the goddess Amaterasu. One of the ancient stories goes that when at one point Amaterasu was grieving and hid herself away in a cave, basically sealing the world in eternal night, and they had to trick her to come out of the cave. This is come on. I know it's in this area, but the cave that she was in is right over in this area, basically. At least theoretically. We'll get to see that shortly after Takachiho. Then from there, it's going to skip down south a notable ways. So I was living in Miyazaki City, and we're going to skip right past it down towards Nichinan. We have the two other things here. So the Sun Messe here, this is where those Moai statues are. They are up here. So there is, if we do this, they have these replica Moai statues here. For the record, if you want to visit the Sun Messe, I highly suggest it. It's a very fun time. It is extremely culty. Like, you go there and there's a whole lot of plaques about how, oh, if you know the truth, if you think about the truth, then all religions in the world are one, and we believe in the light, and all this really culty shit. You won't get recruited there. It's still a very fun trip, but you'll be like, wow, this sounds like a cult. And yeah, it's a whole thing. As far as my pictures go, those would be farther down in my list here. Let's see if I can. Aha! So here we go. So one thing you'll see as you go down, that's not what I wanted. As you go down the coastline is, so as you go down the coastline, you see there's all these rock formations here, like this. This basically goes down the whole coastline from Miyazaki City, all the way down to about where Nichinan is. So that is, they call it the Oni, the Devil's Washboard. They use Oni for devil there, but yeah. And it's this really cool rock formation where apparently there were layers of like sandstone and mudstone that were built up and then turned on the side, turned kind of at an angle by earthquakes. And the sandstone and mudstone erode at different rates. So you get this really cool ridged formation. Don't mind that. I'm gonna have to do this. How do I edit this? Nope, that's not what I want. Edit, edit, edit. Okay, we're gonna have to. We're gonna go with purple, and we're doing this live. It's going to be weird. That's fine. We're going to go snipping to. Does this work? No. It doesn't let me. Oh, wow, that is weird. Okay, so it doesn't want to. Capture method. Aha, there we go. So there's your boy here at the Moai statues. And then doop. Okay, and then if you go on the map a little bit south here, you see we arrive at Udo's Shrine. But you notice there's a whole lot of things labeled Udo's Shrine here. As you see, if we go back to our picture, if we go back to our game, Udo's Shrine is this really cool shrine just down on the coast there, inside a cave. So if we bring our map back up, you see over here at the top, there at the top of this is where the cave is, and it's this cool cliffside, oceanside cliff with a cave in the cliff, and the shrine built into the cave. It's really sick. So if I bring up my personal pictures of this, okay, I can go that far in. So as you walk along this road to the shrine, there's a whole bunch of rabbit statues, which is really cool. So you go in and you get these little cute rabbit statues that people leave coins at. And with gorgeous views over there, and you get here and there's these stairs down, and like on the left side here, this is where the actual shrine is, inside this cave. And we're gonna give me a second to clip out faces, which we are doing live because this is super scuffed, but it's okay. We're gonna Okay, there we go. This is my wife here at the shrine. This is Lux looking into the cave. So yeah, it's really cool, and it's really hard to express just how cool it is being there and looking out over the ocean from this cave. Yeah, here we go. You have this. Yeah, like, look at this. It is just literally built inside the cave. Looking out just over the ocean like this. It's gorgeous. An interesting thing of note, if we look at where they are on the game map versus the real world map, you'll notice that the Moai statues are up here in the north, while Udo's shrine is down here in the south. And if we go back to our game, you'll notice that those are actually reversed for whatever reason. Also, the Moai statues are facing the wrong way. They're supposed to face inland, but that's fine. Anyway, so now we're going to play the level, and we'll go through and see all these things. All right, zoom back in. So yeah, you can see Udo's shrine down there along the south edge, along with Miyazaki. All right, let's do this. So yeah, this here is Takachiho Gorge. There you see the Sun Mese. All right, Cody, you're up.
All right, just 1 second.
How dare you?
This is a pretty standard Denshattack course. Seems like there's no one around right now.
Bummer.
Oh,
No, it's the perfect opportunity to get the basics down. Denshattack isn't about being cool, just about being cool. You also need to be fast. You need to reach the goal on time with at least a minimum amount of points.
Huh?
Points?
Points are calculated by...
Wait. I just want to have fun. You do the counting.
It'll be my pleasure. I happen to be quite knowledgeable about the scoring system.
All right, check this out.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oop, there we go.
Yeah, I may or may not be fighting this chapter's super boss.
Fair enough.
Nice
Like, this one is one of the easier ones, but it's still one of, if not my favorite.
Oh shit, I fucked up.
look at him next time.
Like, once
And here we
everything
are
starts
at-
flowing,
Here we are at
It's
Takachiho Gorge. Oh god, fuck, I screwed up again.
and I believe later on you'll be able to get more tricks.
Yep. There we go. And there it is. There they are announcing the Miyazaki. Oh no! Oh, I fucked up. Oh, what was that? And I missed one of the spray paints. But yeah, that was the Amaterasu cave that we were in there for a little bit. Here's the Sun Mese, as we were talking about with the Moai statues. And we go through this cave here and end right at Udo's Shrine, which is notably higher in elevation than it should be compared to IRL.
That's a cool fact.
Yeah, having you do that jump into the boards right by Udo's Shrine at the end is pretty sick. I will give it that. We did pretty well. Can definitely do better. There's room for improvement, to be sure. How was that?
Impressive for a first timer.
Huh?
Hey, for a first timer?
I mean, you can always do better. That's one of the many beauties of Denshattack.
I want to be better. To take me to some real Denshattack battles.
Okay, let's go.
All right, who's the best Denshattacker around here? You're up, Cody.
Yeah, that'd be Yoshi. Yoshi's a high school dropout from a wealthy family. She's only interested in partying, fashion, and spending her parents' money.
Sounds like a real character. Hey, this magazine is super cool.
Do you like it? It's a Denshattack fanzine I'm editing myself.
I want to read more.
Well, I'm still putting it together. I'll tell you what. Help me take great photos by performing tricks on these circuits, and I'll share all of my intel with you.
Deal. Okay, let's go challenge Yoshi.
Well, Yoshi is in Fukuoka, and she's gathered quite a notorious gang. We're bound to face some of her Kogels controlling the area.
No problem. Just point me in the right direction. I have to be very because again, Fukuoka is north of Beppu here, like northwest of Beppu, and rather than going back up this way to Fukuoka, we are going south to Kagoshima. So this, as you see, is the Kagoshima Prefecture with the big ferry wheel. So you'll notice also the volcano in the middle of the bay. So that is Sakurajima, one of the famous, most famous like volcanoes in Japan. Obviously not as famous as Mount Fuji, but if we go over here, you'll see here is Sakurajima. It is an active volcano. That is one of the things that makes it famous. It's an active volcano that actually erupts quite regularly. You say, wow, it erupts quite regularly, and there's a town right at the base. Well, yeah, it doesn't like drip lava down the sides on a regular basis. It does, however, spew out like volcanic ash a lot. So you'll also notice that in game, you have Sakurajima here and Kagoshima City up here. But yeah, actually Kagoshima City's over here on the west side. Again, one of those little minor inaccuracies, not a big deal. But yeah, it's a really beautiful place, and Kagoshima is very famous for its views of Sakurajima over here. Anyways, we will put that away. Oh yeah, and that ferry, actually, before we put it away, that Ferris wheel you saw in game is actually a real thing. There is a amusement park here in Kagoshima, which has a Ferris wheel that like looks out over Sakurajima. I can't remember exactly where it is in town. We're gonna have to look for a minute for it, but yeah, that is a real thing that they actually have a Ferris wheel in town that looks out at Sakurajima. It was somewhere over here. I can't find it. We're not going to waste too much time with that right now, but it is a real thing, I assure you. I have a friend who is still living in Kagoshima who sends pictures of Sakurajima and the smoke coming out of it on a regular basis. It's really cool. All right. Let's go. I will when I am making my video showing off like the actual real stuff, I may ask him for some help getting pictures. Uh-oh.
Who let this fashion disaster walk onto our tracks?
I'm going to challenge Yoshi to a Denshattack duel.
How sweet. I won't let you, especially not looking like that. Yoshie will be scarred for life if she had to witness your outfit.
Well, tough luck. I wasn't asking for your permission.
Cute. You're on. Show me what you got.
3, 2, 1, go!
Someone making a sandcastle there. Oh.
Uh-huh.
Oh, shit. Man, can you imagine just taking the train downtown and it flips upside down?
It just does a fucking like ollie 420 pop shove it.
Yeah. No, you don't. Gonna break those antennas for some extra bonus.
It's like, of course there's a fucking rail in the active volcano.
Yeah, why not? Oh no, I missed it. Fuck.
Okay, you get another chance at it at least.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. Got it. Got it.
All right, secret boss has been completed.
Okay, well, we're gonna have to take the side path here. Ooh. Hey, asteroids.
Heyo.
So far, I mean, I haven't gotten past where the demo left off during Steam Next Fest, but I'm having a good time. Whoop. Yeah, broadside back. So far, it's fantastic, and as I'm showing everyone here, we are in fact looking at all the real life places a bunch of the stuff is based on. So it's really cool as someone who knows this part of Japan fairly well that I'm seeing a bunch of places I know. All right, Cody, you're up.
You're you're not half bad. I have to admit, with that stunt with the Ferris wheel caught me completely off guard. But I can in good conscience let you challenge Yoshie with that boring ass train. Speed is transitory. Style is eternal.
Ah, gals.
There's a band of artists and engineers occupying Kumamoto Castle. Go there and get your train in proper Denshattack shape.
Oh, time to go to Kumamoto Castle. So this is another place in Japan I actually have visited and have lots of pictures from. So we're gonna take a quick look at that before we hop into it in game.
Also, heads up, you got ads in about 10 seconds.
Ads. Okay, we will take a. You know what? Actually, there's something great we can do while ads are going. So while ads are going, I'm going to redeem a bunch of skins because there's apparently a bunch of creator skins in game that you can get. So while ads run, give me a sec to just grab some of those.
Hell yeah.
Uh,
Also, Super Boss is down.
nice.
Yeah, it wasn't first try, it was third try.
Oh, and it's going to give us story as we go into Kumono Castle. Well,
Let's just wait until
we'll wait until ads are done. I can use
About-
this time to bring up the creator skin codes, and we'll redeem them once it's done.
Yeah.
Let me, in the meantime, I can get the map back zoomed out. All right, yeah, that'll do. Okay, okay. But yeah, if you are, in case you're not getting it, actually you probably are getting ads, but in case you're an ad blocker, welcome Asteroids. I hope you're doing well today, and I hope you do pick up this game and have a lot of fun with it, because so far I'm having a blast. Yeah, I do definitely need to go check out Kagoshima. Unfortunately, I'll mention this while we are on ad break. I did go to Kagoshima Prefecture, by which I mean, if you look here, there's this border of Kagoshima and Miyazaki Prefecture here that goes through Kirishima Kinkowon National Park. Yeah, I crossed the Kagoshima border in that park. That's about it. That's as far in as I got. Literally, I think, if I'm right... Yeah. So, I did go in, but I literally, there's a... If we bring this up... Yeah, so there's a hiking trail that goes down here and then goes up here. You can see these dots. Oh, wait, hold on. I was showing this without even showing it, without even bringing it up on the screen. I'm so good at this. So yeah, as you can see, north of Kagoshima, there's this boundary here between Miyazaki and Kagoshima prefectures. There's this national park, and in this national park, there is a trail right here that comes. You kind of hike down this way through here, and then you end up meeting up with this path that up here, and you can hike up this way to Mount Karakuni, which is this. I did this hike in my first month there. It's really cool. Apparently on a clear day, you can actually see from the top of Mount Karakuni Duck Gate. Or I should just say Mount Karakuni, all the way to Korea if the air is clear enough, which it rarely is if we're being honest, but you get some really cool views there. That, however, is not one of them. Let's go higher up. Yeah, here we go. It is a gorgeous hike if you get the chance to do it, though it is rather rough if you're not used to hiking or not used to altitude. Both of those can be concerns. But literally, you can see basically all the way out to, that is Sakurajima over there in Kagoshima, by Kagoshima City. So like you can see really far. How are we doing on our ad break?
I think we're done.
We're done? Okay, we're back from the ad break. Excellent. Welcome back, everyone, from the ad break. I was telling everyone that this is basically the farthest into Kagoshima Prefecture I've gone. The border's like right here, and I have done this hike. Yeah, you can see the border between Kagoshima and Miyazaki here. I've literally hiked up this way. That's it. That's as far into Kagoshima as I have gone. But there is some really cool views you can get up there. Let me go through my old picture real quick. I need to scroll back to like near the beginning of my trip, my time living in Miyazaki to get this. Here we are. think this is probably one of the better. Yeah, okay, here we go. We are going to do a quick pictures. Yes, that's the one. No, oh, not that one. Okay, we're going to do that. Okay, and here we go. So yeah, you get this. So this is the like view of the like opposite. This is the view of like the little lake you can see to the south. If I pull this off to the side a bit, you can see Mount Katakuni Dake and the lake to the south of it. So this is that view from the side of Mount Katakuni Dake, Mount Katakuni up to the down south to the other lake, with one of my friends in the picture. It's a gorgeous view, and as you keep going, hi Calrissian, Irashai, welcome. I'm currently showing off Mount Katakuni, which is between Miyazaki and Kagoshima. And you can't really see it in my pictures, but if the air is clear enough, you can absolutely see Sakurajima off the side. This peak over here was currently volcanically active and spewing out poisonous gases, so we were not allowed to go near it during our hike here. But yeah, if we look out this way, you can't see it in my picture, but way out this way, there's Sakurajima in Kagoshima that you can see on a clearer day. It is truly a gorgeous view if you get the chance to go do this. Wonderful, wonderful hike. So we're gonna put that away. And yeah, as I said, you can see all that. You can see all the way down this way to Sakurajima. All the way from, oh, hold on. From the Mount Katakuni here, all the way down to Sakurajima over here on a clear day. And if you're really lucky, you can actually, from what they say, see all the way to Korea over here, which is really impressive. But right now, we are heading... Volcanic gas is terrifying. Ways here. Oh yeah, absolutely. There were multiple parts of the park that we were not allowed to go to because of volcanic gas leaks that were happening. But so right now we are going from Kagoshima down here, up north to Kumamoto. Right here, you can see Kumamoto Castle. This is a real castle in Kumamoto. It is a really cool visit. And in fact, if we go back to our game momentarily, you'll see that this shop is actually in a tunnel under the castle. That is a real thing right in this area, I believe. Sorry, let me go back to this. So bring out Firefox. So right under this part of the building here, this is a real part of the castle that has a tunnel under it that you can go to. In fact, let me see if I can. Yeah, that's probably the right place. Nope, that's not what I was looking for. Come on. Come on. That's not what we're looking for. That's not what we're looking for. Yeah, let's go here. I think this will work. Yeah, so if we go down here, you'll be able to actually go down. And down here, we actually get into this exact tunnel we are seeing. Let's try to get some light. But this is the exact tunnel we are now inside of in-game. So if we do this, we go back, and you see we are actually in that tunnel. It's pretty cool. Actually, I think we may be at the other end. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, we are at the other end of this tunnel. We are at this end of the tunnel. So if we go, we'll go back to the game. Wow, this place is so cool. Cody, you're up.
Hey, is that train yours?
Yeah, I used to deliver ramen, but now I'm getting into Denshattack. Someone recommended that I come here for a glow up.
This machine is quite old, but it seems like you take good care of it. I always root for the newbie. It'd be an honor to work on your train.
All right. So we can now go. We now have Kaoru's sticker shop. But before we do that, give me 1 second. I need to go back over here. I wanted to get. There are a few creator codes we can apparently pick up. That one. That one. That one. That one. Iron Mouse being one of them. So far I picked up Shiori Novella, Rin Penrose, Iris, and Iron Mouse. Then there's also... That's another Shiori Novella one. There are a few other ones that I'm not going to bother picking up right now, but there is at least one more, which is... Oh. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. There we go. And Sea-Dog VA, who is apparently a voice actor at this.
Huh.
So Connor and Iron Mouse. Iron Mouse got a featured song in the game, apparently, and Connor got a voice acting role. All right, so we're gonna go in here. So I can buy this little bat sticker, but I don't know that I'm going to. Regional. Oh, I bet that's the Miyazaki. No, wait, is that the Bet? I can't tell. Is that the Beppu one? I think that's the Beppu one, because that's like the Beppu like Hell's Tour, I think. All right, I bought a sticker. Oh, I can buy different paint jobs for the different gangs from Yoshie's like Kogals. That's fun. All right. Whoa! I never imagined my train could look this cool. Thank you so much. You're up, Cody. Yeah.
If whenever you want a fresh look, collect spray cans on the circuits. We'll use them to create new art. We tend to hang out in castles. Look out for them if you travel to other regions.
So now we can go to the garage. We can change our car. We can change the color. I rather like the red and gold, the red and tan. Yeah, we'll go with pattern 3 and stickers. So we had our basic Beppu sticker. I don't know that one. These seem like some basic ones, but we also got Iron Mouse pattern, Rin Penrose pattern, Iris pattern from HoloLive, Shiori Novella, and Sea-Dog VA patterns. We also have some original ones for the game. Emmy pattern, Fernando pattern, was it? Fireworks Festival Emmy pattern. Fernando Winter pattern. I think I'm gonna go with the Emmy Fall Festival pattern for now. I don't know. It's just what I'm feeling. Ooh, okay. We're gonna get to see what this is. Kumamoto. Oh, so this is the actual Kumamoto Prefecture level. So before we get too far in Kumamoto Prefecture here, I will note that I do have a bunch of pictures of Kumamoto Castle myself, which we can go take a look at in just a second. Let me close that. Gotta get through a whole bunch of my pictures to get back to where that is. Here we go. Double check this. Yeah, okay, cool. These should, we've got a couple ones I can show easily here. So here we go. We have, that's not what I wanted. I keep making that mistake. Okay. So we have Kumamoto Castle. So fun note on Kumamoto Castle. It was actually a while back hit by some major earthquakes. And so a bunch of parts of the castle were actually undergoing repair when I was there. If we go, yeah, here we go. And then we have the view from Kumamoto Castle out over the Kumamoto City. I believe one of these, I think, was actually Kumamoto University. No, we're facing the wrong way. Not these ones. But Kumamoto University is very close by. And we have this. But yeah, it's truly a gorgeous place to look at. Yeah, here's some of the repairs that were going on when I was there. But Kumamoto Castle is a really fun visit. I have this picture where we were just about to go down into the cave area where that shop is placed. And actually, here we go. Perfect. Look at this. This is the picture I took of that area where that shop is, or where that shop is in game. So if we go back in game, you can kind of see it in the background now, but not very well. But yeah. So yeah, Kumamoto Castle is very fun. We go back. Yeah, here we go. Here's one of those places I mentioned where like you can see where the earthquake had really affected the castle. This whole part of the castle is sagging due to the collapsing of the wall here. So that's one of those things they were going to work on repairing after the set of repairs they had been working on. Another fun thing you can find downtown Kumamoto is Lux and I, when we were wandering downtown after visiting the castle, wandered onto the estate of Koizumi Yakumo slash Lafcadio Hearn, who, if you don't know him, he is the one credited with the first English translations of Japanese folk tales, actually. And he ended up teaching English at Kumamoto University. So he's basically the predecessor of everyone who goes over to Japan to teach English. Yeah, anyway, that's a pretty neat thing to just stumble upon randomly.
That is really cool.
And if you know the Toho game series, there are actually 2 characters in Toho named after this guy. You know one of them, Cody.
Yeah.
Yukari Yakumo is named after his name from when he became a naturalized Japanese citizen, Yakumo Koizumi.
That's neat.
Yep. And so the other one is, there's another character in technically one of the side works. There's like a sort of radio play that is one of the side works, which is, it basically it's called the Hifu Club, which is it basically focuses on a couple of outside of Gensokyo high school girls in like the near future. One of which being Maribel Hearn, named after his English name, Lafcadio Hearn. Maribel is very often theorized to somehow be like part of Yukari, or maybe like potentially ending up going back in time and becoming Yukari potentially. Anyways, so that's a cool thing. Anyway, we're gonna go down into Kumamoto City level. Keep the balance. Kumamoto Prefecture. Where are we? You're up, Cody.
Now, it didn't change until just now.
Yeah, that's fair. That was my bad.
This is one of Morido's lemonade factories.
Lemonade? Okay.
Ah,
Oh, I love Mirayuzu sparkling lemonade. For the record, Miraido is literally like the future path industries. And yuzu is a very common Japanese fruit that's somewhere between a lemon and an orange.
Don't let anyone else hear about that. All Denshattackers loathe the Morido Corporation. It controls the domed cities and is slowly claiming up the abandoned railways to develop its AI-operated train system.
huh?
Ah, why are we here then?
The factory happens to be the ideal spot to learn about grinding.
Why don't we destroy it instead?
Oh, wait, you're serious?
Don't worry, I'll learn how to grind while I'm at it. Let's go. I fucking love that he's like, yeah, we all hate Miraido because they use AI slop, and he's like, all right, let's fucking wreck the place.
Immediate.
No hesitation. Even less hesitation than the guy telling her about it. The train will grind on lone rails. Tap L in the right direction to keep center balance. Okay.
It's so standard grinding.
Yeah. Oh, that was I did not get that right. Woo, woo, woo.
Oh, that looks spicy.
Oh yeah. Haha, I got it. Oh no, I missed that one.
Oh yeah, that one is just just drop yourself there. I will say this game has a lot of replayability for its levels.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That was a pretty short level. Hey, got gold on completion time. I need to perform a 360 back kick. Score over 100 points on a single grind sweet spot. Dang, okay, I'll have to do that. Also, fun fact about Kumamoto, that is one of the few places in Japan that has a Costco. Ah, now I'm pumped. I want more.
We're still a long way from Fukuoka. We're gonna have to take a detour to find a way there.
I don't know what all those philosophers were talking about with the trolley problem rules. I would simply kickflip the trolley and save all 6 people. Exactly. Now you're thinking like a Denshattacker.
Hell
Welcome,
yeah.
welcome, Resnick. Good to see ya. Irashai. What? No detours. Let's go across the sea.
Across the sea?
Mhm.
Come on, it'll be fun. Get on board. God. So, this is still Kumamoto Prefecture. But I don't know. This is north of Kumamoto City. So if we go back to our map real quick, it would help if I'm no longer on Street View. So we're gonna zoom out a bit. Here's the problem with that, Resnick. I've not been to North Japan. If I have to list things offhand, I will absolutely say go see some Ainu history museums in Hokkaido. Maybe also go see the Sapporo Snow Festival in the winter. Also in Hokkaido, there's a really cool flower patch I know of, like really gorgeous flowers that come up in the summer. But I've not been to northern Japan. I've literally barely been north of Tokyo at all. So, like, wrong person to ask about North Japan. Sorry. Anyway, so Kumamoto Castle was right over here. I believe right now we are going up around this area. I actually have a friend I know who's going over to Tamana City soon with the jet program, which is pretty neat. I don't know much about it, but that seems like about where we're going. Maybe we're going to Omuta, given that there's a big like port, or maybe it might be Nagasu over here. It's hard to say. My guess is Omuta though, which kind of is surprising. If you're going that far north, you may as well just keep going straight up to Fukuoka. But it seems like but if we look in game, it looks like we are likely going to be going across the bay to Nagasaki. Because as you see, there's that tower over there, which is probably where we're going to head next after this. And on our map, if we go over this way, you see this is Nagasaki over here. So probably Nagasu over this way, over the waters, is kind of what we're doing now. And we're going to head to Nagasaki over here. You're asking each narrative Japan and other things. That is another hard part. I'm bad with picking favorites, and there's so many cool things. All right, let's go ahead and start the level. Rising Tides, Kumamoto Prefecture. Oh, we still see Kumamoto Castle up there in the hill. That's neat.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh no, I didn't jump in time. Okay, come on, let's try this again. Ooh, come on. Oh, I messed that up. Oh, I fucked that up too.
Yeah, the manually controlling just dropping down seems like it's a little bit tough to like register in your brain.
A little bit. Blow away the office papers. Oh, I missed that. Right, I missed that. That corner. There we go. Ooh. Ooh, okay. What? Why am I underwater? Okay, that was sick. Oh, I'm on a boat now. Okay.
I'm on a boat.
I can shrink the boat.
My God.
What the fuck? What the fuck is that? I love it. Oh my God, we're surfing. Oh, I can use it as a half pipe. Oh, I didn't get up in time for that. Ah, okay, well that's fine. That was sick. I love it. Complete 10 dares. Oh, I could have air stomped on the Zeppelin. That would have been fun. There's the train half pipe you were expecting. Yeah, Bobby, there it was. Actually, technically that was a quarter pipe. The wave only counts as a quarter pipe. All right, Cody.
Emmy, you're out of this world.
Either way, yeah, either way, close enough.
Remember our deal about sharing my intel if you got me some great photos? I've gathered together a draft that's ready to go to print. There's an independent press around here. They call themselves Enzyme.
Interesting.
Why don't you come with me and I'll show you?
Oh, I get it.
Enzyme.
I get it. Enzine, engine, but also a zine. Kyushu Fanzine HQ.
Welcome. How can I help you? Ah, is this an original autonomous printing station? That's right. You can call me Burry-kun.
Burry-kun, you're so cute.
Thank you. The last time I was in Japan, they were only just starting to deploy these. I never managed to see one in person. The plan is for anyone in Japan to be able to become a part of an independent network of artists by uploading and printing fanzines at any Enzine HQ. That's right. Is there anything you'd like to publish? You bet.
All right. Okay, 15116. We haven't gone there yet. Oh wait, hold on. This one. Rika Nakaya. She can come on strong, but Rika's actually quite friendly. Rumor has it she's a bit of a furry, wearing cat ears and a tail to represent her wild side. Although she's the youngest member of the gang, she quickly became Yoshie's best friend thanks to the fire she brings to any situation. And if we go next page, can't do those yet. We have a bunch here. Nice. Picture of us destroying the place. During the period of isolation in the 17th century, Kyushu was Japan's entry point. Now, hundreds of years later, it has once again become a backdoor for everyone who wishes to move in and out of the country without being spotted by Miraido's all-seeing eye. Only the inhabitants of the doomed cities can travel abroad, and even they need their trip approved by the committees under the pretext of preserving the dome's delicate ecosystems. The dashing queens brought a lot of life back to this territory that was forsaken by the government by repairing not only the railways, but restoring and redecorating abandoned tourist spots like theme parks and temples. Hey, and there's the Moai from the Sun Messe. So what do we got here? Ooh, Beppu Takezaiku. Emi's hometown is also home to the art of bamboo crafting. Artisans weave baskets using odake bamboo, which is grown and harvested locally. This technique dates back to the era of Emperor Keiko, all the way back to in the 1st century. Active volcanoes. Kyushu sits right on top of the Pacific Ring of Fire. The most active volcano is also, and the underground heat makes this a famous destination for hot springs. Sakurajima is pretty wild too. It's crazy that Yoshie dared to build the Denshattack tracks right through it. Also, they mention, I'm going to mention this as well because also it's a place I have not been in Japan, but would very much like to go. So here's our full view of Kyushu here. If you go over to Kumamoto Castle here in Kumamoto City and just go a little bit east from there, we have Asta, which is another active volcano. The also area is fairly rural. You see there's a lot of like farmland around it. But it's also known for being an absolute amazing place to go if you want hot springs. There are so many hot springs in the area, a lot of which are very open air and just lots of really beautiful places. If you want to do a hot spring trip, Osso and Beppu are basically both must-hit spots. So, strongly suggest to check those out.
Hell yeah.
What else do we got? Emmy's Corner, Tonkotsu Ramen. Fernando invited me to talk about ramen in his fanzine. In the first issue, and since we're on my turf, I must have a Kyushu's Tonkotsu Ramen. I follow my grandma's recipe and boil the pig bones for over 20 hours. Then we top it with juicy chashu, kombu, kikurage, and sesame seeds. So yes, Tonkotsu Ramen is... So there are various styles of ramen that are famous throughout Japan. For example, the most common ones you'll hear of are soy ramen, shoyu, aka shoyu ramen, salt ramen, shio ramen, and there's one more I can't think of offhand that's a pretty common variant more in the north. But down in Kyushu, what you get is tonkotsu ramen, pork bone broth ramen. They literally do like 20 hours of simmering pig bones in the broth to get the broth the way it is. And they usually serve it with a side of chashu, like a pork belly, in there. It is delicious. And coming from Fukuoka, where it is very popular, it is absolutely like my favorite kind of ramen.
You have a little bit of bias there.
Oh, absolutely. I am incredibly biased. But at the same time, please love tonkotsu ramen like I do. When I go to ramen places, that is what I order. And that looks like what we got for now. We are now heading to Nagasaki, as I said.
Also,
All right.
the reason why we didn't just turn around, we're running a subway schedule.
Yeah, exactly. You know what? You have a very good point there. Collect 5 pieces of Castella, trick through a paint balloon, smash Multi's statue, trick on 5 different vert ramps, and perform 3 grind tricks. Wait, grind tricks? Okay, that's new. So here we go. Nagasaki is famous for 2 things. One notably more fun than the other. Before we get into this conversation, I'm going to note that the 2 things Nagasaki is famous for. One, as an American, most people know it is famous for where the second atomic bomb was dropped. So like that's not so fun. Secondly, it is notable for back when Japan was during its isolationist period. As they mentioned, the only place where like Westerners could dock in Japan was in Kyushu, but specifically it was in Nagasaki on in the port of Dejima. So that is another major claim to fame here in Nagasaki. It is also known for because it was the only place where Westerners could dock in Japan during the isolation period, it has a surprising number of churches, like Christian churches, which is just an interesting point about it. Anyways, back to the game.
And you're the one who beat Rika? You don't look like much. Although your train is less hideous than I expected, given what she said about it.
Speed is transitory, style is eternal. I heard her loud and clear.
There may be some hope for you after all. Want to join us?
Oh, I'm actually more interested in defeating Yoshie.
Wait, you're serious? Trust me, she is, and I believe Emmy can win. You have no idea what you're talking about. Look, I don't care if you want to get stomped by Yoshie, but at least prove you're not going to waste your time. This was once one of the biggest Denshattack circuits in all of Kyushu. But Muraido has made its move and is trying to redevelop the area. Show us you can wreak some havoc.
You got it, girl.
You could destroy Muraido's comm towers. Or mess with their construction yards. Also, Nagasaki's old mining town is ugly as hell. Somebody needs to bust paint all over it, if you ask me. Impress us here, and I'll consider giving you a chance.
Okay. It'll be my pleasure. Just watch me. Complete all objectives around the map, then break to a stop to finish the track. Okay.
3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, we're gonna... Oh god. Ooh, that was sick.
There! Burst those balloons!
Okay, we're gonna go. Whoop. Ah, shit.
We'll get him next time.
Just as a heads up, I'm getting some slight desync in audio on this end.
Ah, fair.
It's probably just because you're also streaming to OBS, with OBS and whatnot.
Woohoo! Oh, that's fun.
I like how it's Danganronpa pink.
Yeah, that is very fun.
Like, I wouldn't be surprised if that's the exact Danganronpa pink. God, that reminds me.
Oh god, that was...
At some point, I want to try playing like Killer 7 or No More Heroes.
totally fair.
Because
No More Heroes is fantastic. Oh no. Fuck.
Everything that I understand about it is it's just camp.
Oh god. No, fuck. Okay, we're gonna... Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Okay, well, alright.
I mean, Tom's Towers, I guess.
Oh, fuck.
Wait.
What? How did that not work? Oh no, that... Man, I'm just absolutely bombing it here. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Okay, well, we're gonna go this way.
It worked.
All right. Woohoo.
A little bit spicy.
Woo, we got this.
You need to demolish 4 towers here.
Oh, I should not have done that. That's fine. Oh, go. No, no, no. Ah, fuck. Oh.
I'm currently trying to do a time trial in Deltarune. Shockingly, a lot harder than you'd think.
Oh. I messed that up. Oh, here we go.
Are you kidding me? I am 0.1 second off the goal.
Oh, that is the worst. Oh, God. Okay, we got this. Oh, no. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I was so worried I was going to bomb that because I just was not getting my balance right.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we're going down to the... Okay, all right, all right. Oh, that was fun. Oh no, I should not have. I did not mean to jump there. Okay, got that. Nice. Okay.
Honking the cranes to wreak some chaos!
Okay, okay, okay. There we go there. All right, I'm getting this. Oh yeah, getting those tricks down. Okay, there's one thing I want to do before I leave. Which is I noticed. Where was it? Okay, out. We're gonna do this.
Gotta go cook and then eat dinner, but it was fun hanging out. Catch you later. Hell yeah.
Catch you
thanks for
later,
coming in.
Bobby. Thanks for popping in. Eat some good foods for me. Oh no, that was bad.
We'll get him next time.
Where was it? Not here. Ah, fuck, that did not work out. Eh. But this is kind of where I wanted to be. Thought it was down there, huh? All right, well, looks like that's good enough. So we're gonna just break to finish the track then. Objectives complete. I definitely missed at least one collectible. Yeah, that was very slow. That's fine though.
That's what
I
replays
did
are
not find
for.
Multi's statue, wherever that is.
This brat might really be something. Told ya. What gang are you from? Who taught you to do all that?
I'm on my own. I've been using these trains for years, my way. When it comes down to it, Denshattack isn't all that different from delivering ramen.
Interesting. Don't underestimate Denshattack. We're not just having fun here. This is our life.
Hey now, I may be just starting out, but I am taking this seriously. I give my all to everything I do.
Okay. I'll give you a shot. If you can defeat me at Saga, I'll take you to Yoshie myself.
Yes, and so now we go up to Saga Prefecture, which I have been to. Saga Prefecture is known in Japan for being extremely rural. I don't know I am not sure what building this is supposed to be referencing. Like, I can tell that's clearly supposed to be something in Saga. They've been very upfront about that. However, I don't know where in Saga it's supposed to be. But for a moment here, we are going to go ahead and go back to our map here. So we started in Beppu. We came down through Oita, down through Takachiho and Miyazaki, getting the Sunmese and the Udo Shrine over here. Made it across to Kagoshima and Sakurajima here, up to Kumamoto, around this way, across to Nagasaki, and now we're going up to Saga, which is this prefecture here. It is also notable, if you watch a lot of anime, for being the location of the anime Zombieland Saga, which is a very fun zombie idol anime. But yeah, it's a cool place. I have not been a lot of places in Saga, but I have been to Karatsu up here on the shore, which has a very lovely castle right over here, and the wonderful. In November, they have the Karatsu Kunchi Festival, which is a very fun festival. They bring parade floats out that they make locally and carry you through the town. Really cool. There's a bunch of stuff from in Zombieland Saga in this location. I know that like the castle shows up in the ending, as well as there is a little bit on this road here. There's one of the first clock towers in Japan. Is, if I remember correctly, right over here. Yeah, so this is the first clock tower to ever exist in Japan, which I do have pictures of, but I'd have to go way back to find them. It's a cool visit. Highly recommend it. I've also been down to Saga City over here, where they host the Saga Balloon Festival, also in November. Same weekend as the Kunchi Festival. They're pretty easy to get between, so you can see both. But also Psy Games, who sponsored Zombieland Saga, as well as they are involved in Uma Musume, have a building here in Saga. It's along the train track on the way in. I don't remember exactly where, but I could find it if given a chance. But I'm not going to waste a whole bunch of time on stream looking for that. So yeah, that is also a fun place to go see. That said, again, Saga's reputation in Japan is of being extremely rural. So yeah, like the general idea, if you ask most Japanese people about Saga, is I have no idea what's out there. All right, let's do it. $8 million roads, Saga Prefecture. Oh, okay. That is that's the Imari Shrine, I believe, actually. There's no one here. Are you sure this is the right place?
Huh?
Wait, I see a train coming.
Did somebody order a diva?
Hi, Yoshie.
So you're the one who's been making all this ruckus? Yoshie, in person.
Are you the leader of this gang? Race me!
Whoa! I love your energy, girl. Let me do your makeup.
Huh?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Yes! You have amazing features. I could totally turn you into a goddess.
But I've come here to defeat you.
I'm not here to race today. Sorry. I was just curious about your beef with April. That's right. Eyes on the prize, kitty. If you can surpass April, I'll play with you. Promise.
Gotcha. You better start warming up then, Yoshie.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh god. Woo!
Everyone wants to look up the VAs for this.
うまいじゃん
Ah, shit, I missed that one. Ooh, this track is sick.
How's your magical game? Can you keep up?
Is she flying?
Ooh. Left stick up or down when landing on the rails to ride on the front or back wheel. Oh, interesting. Chaining other tricks and manuals to increase your combo to multiply your points. Okay.
I'm looking at Yoshie's Japanese voice actress. Ana Takeda.
Keep doing tricks, Sammy! You may be able to fly, too!
She's
I believe in you!
Sithis in Delicious in Dungeon. One of the elf ladies.
Oh!
I love this!
Oh, what the fuck?
Still? Ooh, I love her!
Oh no, that's not right.
What's going on? I love this! What? She can see to her Euro still? Ooh, I love her!
Oh, that is sick. Yeah, we found the Rainbow Road, that's for sure. Yeah! Track cleared. Find the onsen exit was one of the special things. Okay, that was pretty fun.
All right. So oh yeah, sorry. I got distracted by voice actors.
You're fine, you're fine.
You're on fire, Emmy. The next duel is against Yoshie.
Fair. What were those magical roads that appeared at the end of our duel?
Those are Yaoyorozudo, the 8 million roads. You know, for first time reading that, I don't think I entirely butchered
You
it.
didn't. Yaoyorozudo. You actually got it really, pretty much, maybe not the perfect, like,
Japanese pronunciation.
I mean, your pronunciation was good. It was more like your, like, the pattern of, like,
Cadence.
your cadence. Your cadence was a little off, but your pronunciation was good.
When Denshattackers get in the zone, they can perceive the magnetic currents that fractured across the world after the climate catastrophe. With enough skill, you can flow through them.
That's so cool. I want to see him again.
You will. From now on, every time your combo meter's maxed out, you'll enter the zone.
Denshattack!
Why don't we go and practice right now if you want to see Yaoyorozudo again? Getting familiar with them will be important for your upcoming battle against Yoshie.
Denshattack! Oh, and
So
because we
I'm
got the
looking
secret hot
at-
spring exit, we can now go to the hot springs.
Hell yeah.
I think. Oh, we're not allowed to go there yet, apparently.
So
think I
I'm
have to-
looking at the English VA, and unfortunately,
Yeah.
Rhiannon Moshal, the voice of main character,
Emmy.
is only is really only known for a couple characters in gacha games, so you wouldn't really know them.
That's fair. I mean, you can go Beyonce.
Japanese voice is by Faranas Nikre, which does not sound like a normal Japanese name.
Huh, yeah. Oh god. Okay, so we can go to the onsen and talk about things in the baths. Okay.
That's fun.
Ooh, fair. How did you manage to get into Japan? I thought all inbound traffic was heavily restricted after the catastrophe. How did you manage to reach Beppu?
This is a bit embarrassing. I come from a family of renowned diplomats from Peru. I'd rather not say too much about it. I got to the dome city of Osaka under the pretense of a cultural exchange, but I snuck out the moment I could. My family is against my interests.
Huh?
What interests? Why?
Denshattack. I love it so much. I first came to Japan with my family when I was 6. We were docking in Yokohama when I saw a train convoy jump over our ship. It was the most exciting thing I'd seen in my short life. It still is. I want the whole world to know about it. I'm sure it can change everything. That's why I'm writing about it.
I love it. Thank you so much for getting me into it.
All right,
Ooh.
I'm also looking at
Emmy, where did you get your train?
her Japanese VA.
Yeah.
Trying to find something. Her Tsukimichi is the Japanese voice of Tuka from Tuka and Birdie, which is funny.
Okay, I don't know that one.
Other than that, not really a whole lot of anything.
I kind of appreciate them using lesser known voice actors.
Yeah, like she was Penguin in Batman Caped Crusader.
Huh, interesting.
That's about it. Fernando is Andrew Wielden Dennis. I'm just
Not familiar offhand.
yeah, neither am I.
Also, you're up.
Oh yeah, sorry. Emmy, your train is quite a peculiar model. Where did you get it?
It's my dad's. He used to be an engine driver before the climate catastrophe. After everyone lost their jobs, he modified his train to help the family restaurant.
Ah, that's very nice. He retired?
Huh?
What do you mean by retired?
Ah, of course. I guess retirement doesn't exist in outdome Japan.
Yeah. My parents trained me right at the recruitment program for dome development. The families of those who joined were offered asylum after work's finished. But we got notified that they died in a construction accident some weeks before they completed the quota to qualify for asylum.
That's awful. I'm sorry.
It was a long time ago. I was basically still a baby. I don't remember it very well. My grandma told me to never get near a dome, but I don't mind them. I don't like to hold grudges from another era.
I see.
You ever wonder what life is like inside the domes? You're up
Have
again.
you ever visited a dome?
No way. You need a dome citizen visa for that. They say we, the outsiders, are contaminated. We could put everyone at risk inside the domes.
And are you?
Huh?
What?
Contaminated.
I don't know. I feel just fine, but I was born after the catastrophe. Maybe I'm a mutant.
You're out of this world, at least. Do you ever wonder what life in the domes is like?
Yeah, of course. We have an old computer at home, and we can tune into pirated broadcasts. I've seen their shows and music. It all looks really flashy. I don't know if I'd trade it for the sky and the trees.
You're better off here. Trust me.
Okay.
All right, looking at Fernando's Japanese VA. Another name I don't immediately recognize. Tatsunori Okai Nishida.
I feel like I've heard of it before.
Tatsunori Okai. He was Nishida in Yakuza Kiwami 3.
Okay.
He was Mad Hatter Akira in My Hero Academia Vigilantes.
Okay. Oh, we can put a bunch more stuff in the zine.
Chairman Bernard in Spy Family.
Oh, excellent. Let's see. Speed is transitory. Style is eternal. The gang loves to shower paint all over the ugliest parts of town, turning abandoned areas into explosions of color. April Aoki. Elegance personified. April's the most mature member of the team. She's also quite the fashion critic, judging gang members and non-members alike. Mind what you wear near her. Yoshie trusts her just more than she even trusts herself. Everyone in the Dashing Queens knows they can party as hard as they want because April always has their back. Oh, yeah. The Ayoros adult. Their careless and playful attitude makes this gang easy to underestimate. On the surface, it might seem like they only care about looking good on the track, but their skill is an ingrained part of their aesthetic. True beauty is only achieved by driving your opponents into submission. I like that. When you see them on the circuit, you'll be infatuated by the love they have for Denshattack.
Also, yeah, it seems like the biggest thing that Fernando's Japanese VA does is voice Nishida in Yakuza.
Makes sense. Yoshie is generally considered a bit of a spoiled brat, since she's the only daughter of a family who got ultra wealthy selling their lands for development of Miraido's back trade. She was a nightmare in her high school Fukuoka, making life impossible for every adult around her. Now Yoshie only cares about wasting her family's money on parties and fashion. Her gaudy lifestyle led her to become a powerful influencer, using social media to inspire other girls across Japan, especially in her hometown. Her family and the upper crust they now associated with her condemned her lifestyle and branded her a bad influence, and worse, an embarrassment. After many attempts to put her on the straight and narrow, and fearing her influence could lead to the youth revolt, Yoshie was declared persona non grata by local politicians and banned from public spaces. In retaliation, she created a region-wide Gyaru gang that led Kyushu to party even harder in rebellion against the suffocating traditionalism. You go, girl.
Oh my god. Sorry, I'm looking at Yoshie's Japanese VA because her English one, once again, nothing.
Okay.
She's Kuratsuchi in Naruto.
Wait, which one?
Kuratsuchi.
Oh, Kuratsuchi. Okay, yeah.
And then this one's more for me, but she's Daikokuten in Fate Grand Order.
Okay.
Which is a caster class servant that is like a pair of mice.
Got it. Yeah, okay.
She's also the Japanese voice of Dr. Tannis in Borderlands.
Oh, that's wild. I love that.
She's also Japanese Chowder.
Okay. There's a moment.
There's also Lolly Ivern in Bleach.
I don't remember that one.
She's an Arankar.
Okay.
Dark Twintel.
Oh, that one. Okay, got it. Yeah. Also, Emmy's Chronicle. There's a moment in any journalist's life when they just know they found their biggest ever story. But I'm not sure I'm ready for how big this one might be. Emmy's barely a rookie in the world of Denshattack, and I've already seen her use her humble old train to ride a Ferris wheel across the city and boat serve a massive wave across the Ariake Sea. She even grinded her way through an active volcano. It's her creativity on the circuit that has allowed Emmy to beat the elite members of the Dashing Queens, who received her with naturally low expectations and were all blown away by her raw skill. But after their defeat, they were kind enough to guide Emmy to a den of artists so that she could make her machine cooler, the true sign of respect. Oh, that's fun. All right. Let's see. Trick Terminal.
So do you have to find the onsen
exit to get the onsen active? I think so.
Yeah.
Trick terminal in Saga Prefecture. It looks like we're going through Saga Airport. What is this weird place?
This is a derelict airport from the time before the catastrophe.
Huh?
What's an airport?
Before we were born, people used to travel in planes. They were like trains that soared through the skies.
I love it. Are we gonna get on a fun train?
Planes were banned after the climate collapse. So, no. But this is the ideal place to practice with the Yaoyorozudo, the closest thing to being on a flying train.
Okay, I'm master of the Yaoyorozudo, so one day I can fly further than those dusty old planes ever did.
That's the spirit!
Trick Park. Perform tricks and build combos to maximize your score before the 2-minute timer runs out. Okay, before we do that, I'm going to take us to the map. And we're going to quickly figure out where Saga Airport is. Because I figure if we can find that, we know exactly where this is in Japan. Saga Airport. Here we go. Yep. All right, so yeah, just south of Saga City. So if we give it the 3D view, here we go. This is where we're at. Let's put that back away, get back to the game.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh shit, no wait, I need to start over, restart. I need to remember to like land on the front or back so I can keep my tricks up.
1, go!
It's like fucking skate combos.
うまいじゃん。
Here we go. Ah, shit, I missed it again. Boosting, boosting, boosting. Come on. We're gonna go up this way. One last attempt at this one. Yeah, got it. Okay.
My god, you're literally doing overtime because you're still carrying your fucking combo.
Yeah, I got this.
I'm not gonna lie, my hands are hurting just looking at this.
Oh. We're gonna go this way. Ooh. Ah, fuck. All right, that's it. Oh, all right. That was good practice, though.
You're gonna need over 10,000 points to win the bet. Like if you did literally, if you just didn't fail that one turn, you would have been fine.
Yeah. All right. If I just didn't fuck that one time. All right. I'm gonna go this way this time. Oop, oop. Come on. Oh, fuck. That was not good. Okay, we got that one. We're gonna go this way again. Woo. Doing a wheelie. Oh, this is a new spot. Ooh. Oh, that's new. Okay, got that. Oh, fuck. Damn it. I did it again. I fucked up at the end. Okay, we're gonna try this again.
I want you to know that I need to get to 6.00 on this thing. I have been at 6.03.
Oh god. Okay, we're gonna go here. There we go. I wanted to get over here. Oh, that was sick. Oh no, fuck. God, I keep fucking up at the worst places.
Uh-huh.
All right. Okay, that's not quite where I wanted to be. Okay, we gotta get up to... Ah, I missed that. Okay, come on. Did I get it? Oh god, I so passed it. Okay, cool. You know, we're gonna consider that good enough for now. I'll go for the other collectibles later.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Probably taking a bite of food while in between doing stuff. We're probably gonna finish Kyushu and call this stream good, but for now, on to Fukuoka. I'm here. Have you come up with some new excuse to delay our match?
Aw, Emmy, you're so cute. Don't worry. I spent all day getting ready just for you. And I spared no expense. Come, I'll show you how glorious Denshattack can truly be.
3, 2, 1, go! Warm her up for me, girl. Where are you going? Come and face me! Oh my god, you have to earn your audience with the queen! Time to get into the zone and ride the rainbow.
Woohoo! Okay, that's fun. Into Fukuoka. This is what Fukuoka looks like nowadays. All right, cool, cool.
Dashing queen, unite!
Oh my god, are they gonna Voltron this shit?
Witness peak beauty!
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
This is fantastic.
This is incredible.
Oh shit, that was supposed to be a jump.
God, I can't wait to see what people do with these speedruns.
Wait, what? Oh, I see what I need to do. Okay. Wait, what?
I won't give up!
I thought I was supposed to go up the arms. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, this track is sick. Oh shit.
It slaps. Pun not intended.
Oh god. That timing is a little rough. Oh god, I didn't hit my jump in time. Yeah, there we go. This is sick. Yeah, boom. I fucking Goomba stomped her. Oh shit.
I think it has to have the mark highlighted to...
I was trying to do last minute dodges.
I got you.
Oh my god.
Doing all this with that huge train. Girls, no time for glam.
Just a fucking sick grind.
Where there's a track, there's a way.
Oh my god.
This is some shit straight out of Bayonetta.
It really is. Oh shit. Oh, I fucked that up.
This literally makes me think of the fucking falling debris section from Bayonetta.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
This is even crazier. You can trick that shit, can't you?
Oh my god, I can blow up the barrels.
Retreat.
I cannot trick this shit.
Damn.
Okay, that was fun.
Got the barrels. I think I missed one set of barrels. Holy shit. What a fucking boss battle.
That was so much more than I expected.
I am so down with this game. It's so good.
The vibes are immaculate.
Oh my god, Neb! How can you join? You know, sorry, hello, welcome Raiders. Hi. You have come after you've just missed the most incredible fucking boss fight. What a timing to join the stream. You really missed something incredible. So, before we go on with the story here, which we will do in a second, hello, welcome. This, as you can tell, is obviously not Tales of Vesperia, and I'm obviously not live translating it from Japanese. This is instead Denshattack, a new game that just came out on Wednesday, where you play Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, except for instead of a skateboard, you've got a train. And you're going through real Japanese locations, which is fantastic. So I've spent most of this stream so far showing everyone in here that we just out of time. Yeah. I've spent everyone here showing here where in Japan a lot of these places we've been going to at the start of the game are, as well as my own pictures from a lot of these locations, because I've been to a lot of them as the game starts in Kyushu, the southernmost of the big 4 islands of Japan, which is kind of my home stomping grounds in Japan, because I not only stayed there for a homestay back when I was in high school, but also that's where I lived when I was on the JET program. So yeah. I've been showing a lot of that, so you've missed all of that. And we were just planning on ending after this boss fight, but I made you the boss fight again just so you all can witness the insanity of this game. Whoops, I went forward. Yoshi, you're amazing!
What?
Mm-hmm.
That was the coolest shit I've ever seen in my life. Please, you need to teach me how to do all that.
But you defeated me, Emmy. What could I possibly teach you? She's right, Yoshi. You're amazing. Emmy may be a monster at the basics, but your style is unparalleled. That may be true of our tiny island, but on the mainland, Emmy will be off better testing her might out there.
Well, let's go together then.
You and me?
Yes. Aren't you dying to test yourself against other Denshattackers?
I am, but I have my gang here. I need to take care of them. This island is too small for your style, Yoshi. Go out there and teach those mainland brutes the true meaning of fashion.
Think about it. I'm going to say goodbye to my grandma before we leave. Meet us at the docks tomorrow if you feel like taking on the world with us. And saying goodbye. So I'm gonna do one more run of that level, just so you all can witness the craziness of this game. Welcome to Fukuoka Prefecture. In fact, Fukuoka City, where I did my homestay. So it looks very different from when I knew it.
Warm her up for me, girl. Where are you going? Come and face me! Oh my god, you have to earn your audience with the queen!
Woohoo!
Time to get into the zone and ride the rainbow. You're mine now! Dashing queen, unite!
You guys ready for this shit?
Witness the beauty! Whoa, that's so cool! Don't blow your guard, Emmy!
Oh shit, I did not jump.
This shit is still utterly batshit.
It is! Doing a wheelie. Oh shit, I did it stupid. Okay. Damn it. There we go. Yeah, giant robot train Voltron fight. Yaru.
A Gyaru Voltron train fight.
Don't mock me. Let's take it up a gear.
Oh fuck, I did not do that right.
No, you got it.
I got it. Okay, we got it. We're good. We're good. We're good.
Yeah, if there wasn't the marker, you're good.
Yeah, let's do this.
I got you. Take this.
Yeah!
How's she doing all this without you?
And it's like, oh, you think that's the end?
No time for glam.
That fucking sick land into the grind is so good.
To be fair, Neon White is a crazy ass game for completely different reasons.
Oh, yeah.
I would almost say this is much more in the lines of like a Bayonetta type wild fucking over the top bullfuckery. Or even, I would honestly say maybe no more heroes.
Yeah, it is very much on that level.
Where it's like not the gratuitous violence, but the absurdity level.
Yeah, exactly. It is just so wonderfully absurd. Yeah!
Is she riding our rocket punch?
Now you
Wait,
can get
oh,
all
I
of the.
messed that up.
Now you can get all of
The barrels.
barrels.
Retreat! Okay, that was fun!
Whoop, get over that, under that.
I like
That's
how
all the
she's just like,
barrels.
oh, this is so much fun as they're literally trying to kill her.
Yeah. Track cleared. God, that is so good. Yeah, no, this game is fucking crazy. I love it.
Yeah, so all you have to do is no,
Do a no crash finish, and I'll
no
have all of them.
crashes, and you're good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're gonna skip that since we just went through it earlier. Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
that's
no,
what you
this
guys
shit
came
is
in just at the
insane.
end of. And now we have Yoshie's mech floating there over the over Fukuoka. All right.
Also, oh yeah.
I'm going into the saying goodbye, and we will call stream there. I know you all just got here, but that was
What
my
do you
plan
think,
script this
Grandma?
section.
Am I getting closer to your recipe? Grandma, I may have found a place where I fit in. Well, it's not a place. It's a people. When I'm around them, I feel electric. Would you give me your blessing to leave this island with them?
She's in good hands, Grandma. I promise we'll take good care of Emmy. She's very special. But I'm sure you're well aware of that. What? I wanted to meet whoever first sparked our rising star.
Aww.
Very cute.
Absolutely.
Surprise Yuri or Polycule.
Yeah, probably.
They're all
Polycule.
cute.
They're all super cute. Oh.
Good morning, everyone! Did you know that the back train can take you to any major city in Japan in under an hour, no matter where you are? Why not use this wondrous technology to visit Chugoku? You can't miss the beautiful dome city of Hiroshima, full of history and delicious food. And
Yeah, makes
good
sense.
news for outdoor enthusiasts. Next year, we'll to benefit from this project will be the Totori
Ooh, the
Dunes
Totori Sand
and
Dunes.
the Okayama Gardens.
Interesting. Okay.
Chugoku. And remember, always stay inside the dome. It's not safe outside.
Interesting. Chugoku, here we come.
Huh.
Who's the boss around here?
That'd be the Dead Balls leader, Madoka Sato, the Typhoon of Chugoku.
Ooh, sick style.
She's the reason I've never dared leave this island. We've clashed several times, and Madoka's just too strong.
Huh?
How can she be better than you?
I wouldn't say better. Her style pales in comparison to mine, but she's tough as nails.
Ah, don't make me more excited. Let's go. All right. Rather than that, though, we are going to quickly hop over to the Kyushu fanzine HQ so we can put in some more stuff here. It was only a matter of time until Denshattack seduced them as the ultimate way of expressing their discontent. Using her parents' fortune, Yoshie revamped Kyushu's abandoned railway system and led the dashing queens to regional rulership. There we go. So that's at the airport. Rika likes trains. Rika likes to travel light and commands a revamped car from an old Nagasaki system, whereas April bets on the sturdiness of a diesel-powered tourist express train. Yoshie couldn't fathom driving a commoner's wagon and used her family's fortune and contacts in the old train emporium to commission a custom high-tech machine able to connect and power up older trains to form a mech. I missed one of the reels that would have given me Rising Tides. Okay, that's in 1-4-2. Okay. To end our adventure in Kyushu, to be able to witness the duel against Yoshie's train mech. That's when I knew I was in the presence of a future legend. Emi grinded, stomped, and tricked her way around Yoshie's imposing mech, only to end up feeding a freaking missile to her face. Pay attention to future issues, because I just know this chronicles is going to get even wilder. And that's also 1-4-2. Okay. We got some stuff to do in 1-4, which was, I believe that was this one? Yeah, 1-4-2, Riding the Tides. Okay. We got a couple things we'll need to get here. Next, off stream probably. But anyways, I hope you all have enjoyed the first, you enjoyed the first part of Denshattack. I am fucking loving this game. And as I said, I will probably make a real video series where I go through and explore the real areas of Fukuoka and Kyushu that all these places are based on. And I hope everyone will look forward to that. And yes, as Heather is saying, I hope everyone has a great weekend and stays safe and healthy while avoiding all that smoke out there, because that is a huge problem and I do get it. So yeah, stay safe, stay healthy, enjoy your weekend, and I will catch you all later. Everyone, let's say goodbye to the YouTube pod. Bye-bye. Thanks for joining, and I will hopefully see you again.